We'll make sure that we're streaming because that's the key in all things. But I'm Michael, your host, and I'm here to update the Hunter Call the Wild. This is my video, the Hunter Call the Wild tutorial equipment. Update the Hunter Call the Wild. And I just want to welcome each and every one of you here. We're just going to randomly select, but I guess you could go into the settings and go into the interface. So just simply click down and go into settings. And this gameplay is where you can tutorial hints on. The tutorial hints aren't that great. Now this is your imperial, which is standard measurements like pounds, metric, imperial, get it? So the pounds and yards, and metric would be meters and kilograms, so, or whatever you want to put there. But aim toggles off. I leave them off. Manual chambering off. I don't use that. But the interface is probably your main thing. Now the compass, you can make it free or fixed. I like it free. Hide honey. Now if you want to make a challenge, you won't see no tracks or nothing. Yeah, leave it there. Online ID, that's for online, of course, obviously. Interaction hints is on. Control hints is on, which is good. POI and need zones on. This is more or less your item. So the reticle, you can make it a circle like that, or you can put it off, or you can just put a dot. Or a crosshair. That's kind of cool. So you kind of want to make something that's going to, stick out. Now you can make it small or large. I kind of like a medium reticle. Hide all animal cues. That's all. Particle and glow. That makes things glow. Now my inactive tracks are green. I like them to be green. Like sometimes malachite is fine, but green or malachite, or something that will show up. Now the snow makes it really rough, and I kind of like torch red because that's actually the item I am chasing. So red or that pink. Red is kind of cool, but pink shows up better in the snow. The tracking cone gets bigger. It shows you the area that the animal is heading. Now we're going to get into all this later, and I'm going to show you now. Spotting outline color. This is the animal when you spot it. You can make it any color you want. You can make it white. I like white. It's kind of cool. Dog outline. The dog, I like it orange so I can see where he's at, because they will get in the way. Collectible outline color. I kind of like this line. Line seems to show up good. Tree stand outline white. And now we're going to look at all this. So, yeah. And this is just a lot of extra stuff that you can adjust, okay? So with that being said, let's get into the gameplay. Or I'm sorry, let's back up and just continue, okay? Let's select the reserve, okay? Let's just move to. Now I've got all the maps, but I'm gonna, for this, you can do this in any area, but I'm gonna go back into. I love all the maps, by the way. I even love the Mississippi map. Tia War is pretty good. That tag is awesome. Let's go right into Layton Lake District, okay? Now, I know everybody's playing the new DePaul, and they love the Bengal Tigers. They're so cool, but it's got a glitch right now. If you do kill a diamond, I've seen videos. I believe Ashley Hunt was showing that she killed a diamond, beautiful albino Bengal, albino, and when she went back into her lodge, it was just a normal Bengal, I believe. But we're just gonna, this is a tutorial. As you know, when you come into the game, there's your dog and all that stuff, see. Now, when you come in, you move forward by pushing up on the R3. Okay, and you can go back, you can turn, and you can strafe. So you can go forward and strafe, and that. So, and you say you want to pull up your gun. Push up, and see, you can hit X. Okay? I don't even know what kind of gun I got it on, okay? Now you can have up to 2 weapons, but let's get into the typical movement. So to move, crouch, and all that. Let's do that first. So we're gonna just put this away, okay? All right. So to move forward, just move the L3. I'm sorry, the L3. You can move forward or strike, but you don't want to run like this, because if you see the noise by the speaker down there under the 68 bullets next to the 165 yard thing. When you're doing that, see the noise you're generating? You're generating a ton of noise. Now watch when you crouch. You won't make as much noise. And crawling's even better. Crawling, you won't hardly make no noise. And if you're not moving at all, you're doing better. You're not scaring animals. More about the dog later. And when you get into brush, now you see the heart rate? That's my heart. So if you run like a wild man, you're going to get that old heartbeat pumping. It's going to be hard to aim. See how my heart's really beating faster now? Say you try to now, look at that. See, you're... I mean, you're going to get in trouble.
I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now.
You're going to have a hard time. See all the sway? And, I mean, it can even get bigger. You can make it red. Now, when it's getting red, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be tough to shoot animals when you're running like full black. And now, see the circle next to the heart in between it? You're making a lot of noise, but also you're very visible. So if you lower your profile, see, you're not as seen as easy. And when you get down, you're really visible. And when it's a straight line across, you're pretty practically, they're going to get right up on top of you to shoot you. Now that comes into big play when you get your bow and everything. You want to get in this kind of brush, you know, because if you're using the bow, now we're going to get into weapons soon. So if you're getting into weapons and you're going to shoot at animals, you definitely, so see that cross section? Now to activate that scope, you do, it's 23 yards. So there it is. It hit right where I wanted it. So that was a good shot for a deer and all that. But anyhow, let's go ahead and go into that. So circle, make sure you lay down. So you tap it once. You know, if you want to run, push down on L3 and you'll run. If you want to sneak, hit circle once and you'll be crouched. Movement. If you want to lay down and crawl, hit circle again, and you'll really move slow, which is awesome. All right, so let's just say when you get to this, now there's 2 things that work. There's a tent. Now, of course, on this account, when you get to these access caches, okay, here's where you access your stuff. So I'm going to go into storage. And we're just gonna remove everything I got. I don't know. Let's go to whitetail. One I don't really need. We could do that one. Now give me a minute to clear all this. Let's see. Okay, that's just how you camouflage your gun and stuff, and activate your gun. And we really don't need to do that. I don't see no point of camouflaging your weapons. So yeah, at least I don't see. So there's an option. Let's clear the inventory. Okay. So yeah. So when you say you don't have no weapons or not, and you get to one of these it's called an access cache. I'll get it out. Access cache. You want to hit square. Of course, it tells you to hit square. See, it tells you to hit square. So say I can't equip weapons. You know, I hear so many people saying I can't equip weapons. Well, that's because You know, you go into the store and you buy the weapons here. This is where you buy the weapons. See, so I can buy these weapons if I had the money and a price. So there's one I can buy, a 300, which is a great gun. Um, it's a good gun. That's a great gun. So say you get that free weapon, I can't equip my weapon. You know, and I hear this all the time from people. You know, it is sad. And there's other weapons here that I haven't equipped. So, and when you're in your store, see, you're in your store, you just go down through there, you get all the free stuff. So don't pause. You know, don't say, well, heck, I ain't got no weapons. If you buy the packs, you get them weapons for free. So I'm just saying, don't hesitate to get them free weapons. Now that's in a storyline. You go down through all your weapons, your bows, and you just collect everything. It's free. If it's check marked or ticked, you got that weapon in your storage. And I'll show you how to do that soon, so just be patient with me. Please listen to the video. If you need to slow down, just pause. Okay? So there's handguns too. Free, 45.70. Hit X, that's free. So you want to get all your free stuff. So it's like that. You go right down through. See, so when you hit back, hit X, go down, and you want to go shotgun. So where's all my free shotguns? So you go down through there and just get all your free stuff. So here's one. That's at 10 gauge. Alright, so that'll be a good gun to use. Bows, which is my favorite. A lot of people like the crossbows. I like the recurve. I like that. I like that free. But I tell you, I like this bow too. It's one of my favorites. But the free stuff's always nice to have. So say you bought all your ammo, and when you buy all your ammo, you're buying it. So, you know, say, hey, I want to buy like that 300 that just came out. So I'm going to go down through rifle ammo because it's a rifle, obvious. You go down through there and you say, where's the 300 ammo? So there's 300 ammo right there. It's $9.50 a piece. So let's buy a couple rounds each, okay? And some 720s. And you know, we got us a scope, we got us some stuff like that. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to put it in your storage. So back out, go to your storage. Okay, now here's where everything gets interesting. You go down through, press down, and you're going to go down, and we're going to hit X. So then you go down, let's go down to bows. I like to equip a bow. So I want to equip a nice bow. Some people like the crossbows. The crossbows are really nice. I kind of like that. And, you know, so just keep going down storage. And of course, ammo. Here's our ammo situation. Now there's certain arrows will only shoot certain things. So let's just put the 200. We'll want some arrows. So I want two types of arrows. I want the 420 grain tracer arrows, and I want the 600 grain tracer arrows. Not the 700. That's traditional. See, it says 700. So here's the tracer bolts, but don't get them. We want the tracer arrows. Now we're going to go down the sights. I kind of like to take this, I like the accent scope, and I also like that big scope, but also I like the Hyperion scope. And if you really want to get technical, you can take that kind of scope, but you know, let's go back to the store real quick and say, well, heck, I don't have that. So you go down to bow sights, okay? Say, well, shoot, I want this sight. I want to try this sight just to try it. So you can buy that, but still, you got to go to your, storage, friends. You got to go to your storage, and you got to go down to sights, and you'll see that bow sight. See it right there? But say, I don't want to take that. But you want to take it? That's okay too. Lure. So I will tell you, you know, there's things in here. Just read. It says what you can take with it. So what I like to take is a deer bleat, an elk collar. And of course, if you want to really get down to brass tacks, you can just take this. but it's really heavy. So there's no red deer here. You can take scents, and I suggest you take that when you get it. And you want a binocular, so I like the range finding binoculars in the game. That's these right here, the Apex 742 binoculars. These binoculars aren't, they're the ones you get, but I like these. And if you want to take a 10, let's take a green 10. Alright, so hit back. Just hit circle, back out. Now you're going to hit your options buttons, okay? You're going to hit the D-pad. You're going to hit, I'm sorry, I went too far. You're going to hit the D-pad right here, okay? Go down, hit circle until it's highlighted where you can move. Go to the inventory, alright? Hit X. Now you're going to stroll this and put these weapons in place. Scroll down, put that there. Then you're going to go down and get whatever ammo you want. Going to hit that. Go back up to where it's highlighted, and we're gonna use 400 arrows. Put that there. We're gonna put the accent scope on it. It's a low. I'm gonna use the bright pin. All right, and we're gonna put some lure. We'll put a deer bleat. We just heard a deer bleat, right? And we're going to put a distress collar. We'll put that there because bears are here. A jackrabbit, that'll be good too. And consumables, they're fine too. We can just put them there. Now they really made this nice when you can do this, because now you got the action wheel. You can put them any position you want. Now, you can put the portable tent, click on it, and you can put it anywhere, okay? Now it makes it easy, because now you got all your weapons and stuff placed there, okay? So everything in your, if you want to leave some of the scopes and stuff in there, don't worry about it. We can even put the elk collar here, just because we want to. Now just back out, all right? And if you want to tell your dog to lay down, hold down on the thing and just tell her to lay down. Let's pull up here and see what's going on. So push up, we can grab our bow, we can grab this. Just hold. You can't move and call too good, I can tell you that. You can call by pressing R2. And here's the bad thing. Do you see something on the screen that's not good? You see the green right here, this compass? See how it gets lesser than, greater than? That means my scent is blowing that way. So all the deer up there are smelling me. So you're not going to be able to call in an animal here for sure, my friends. It's just how it is. Some animals will come in and take a peek every now and then, but maybe if I would have went like that and done that situation, I could have avoided, being smelly and stinking up the whole area. So, let's go right here. Let's go down here. I always had a lot of luck right down in here. So to give you a good idea, this wind is blowing south to north. So straight up the map, you can just figure that the wind is blowing straight up the map. Unfortunately, everything up in the high end of you is going to smell you. So you want to kind of probably hunt, I'd say, if you want to see any animals, hunt north to south. Or you can go east to west, but just don't head into the wind, because the animals are going to smell you. Animals have keen smell, and add that to your sound, I mean, it makes it really hard to do anything. So see, the wind's still blowing. We can go this way. I heard that. See? Now that's a black-tailed deer. Now we might be able to get really close to him. We'll just go out here and try to get him in. We'll try to take him out. So we'll just go over here. I don't know where he's at, so. And probably got to jump over this stupid fence. We'll go toward that outhouse and not to take a crap. Oh, one more thing you want to do is tell your dog, lay down. The dog will mess you up a whole lot. I don't like to usually take the dog that much. I'm not a big fan of the dog too much. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, I'm going to try to get into a position to where I can hunt good. I like to get over by the trees. I like to get around the trees because you can hide a little better and call the animals in. Now, that's nice if that dog stays laying down. Usually, they'll get up and come over toward you right when you don't want them to. Oh, so there's a male elk. Let's try to get him over here. So just push up, make that position. Here we go. We're going to try to shoot this dude with a bow. Now we're going to equip a different arrow. So if I want to do that, I'm gonna, let's see, switch sight, switch ammo. So it tells you how to switch ammo, okay? I don't want her. Looks like a whole stinking herd. We'll take it though. I mean, I don't care. I'd rather have the big bull, of course. See how my line disappeared? That means I'm virtually invisible. Yes. I am invisible, man. They're really close. They're just over the hill there. That bull was right over there. I haven't heard him for a moment, have we? That dumb dog. Like, see, I do not like to take the dog ever with me. I think the dog is a pain, see, because now he won't lay down. They have their purpose, but they're not that great. Dogs will mess you up, I'm telling you. See, they finally do. I see them. See them. pop that doe. So as you can see, tracking, you can go right down here and see where you hit that animal. Now that animal won't track you, so you can see the tracks. So see the blood right there? You can hit that right there, and now everything's white. I didn't know I had it on white. So let's say we want to change it to a different color. So yeah, I want to change it on, so go down to system, go to interface. So somehow I got it on white. Now it's red. So if we had our dog, we could track. So see the cones? It's going this way. And here's the blood. So it wasn't a very good hit, to be honest. Hold on, I'll be right back. So that's really nice, my friends. I went out there and there was a real deer over there. So, oh wow, no wonder I didn't do good. See, you got to watch that too. What is that? So zoom in, you'll see where the animals were you just saw. There it is, right there. We'll go right in here. We're back on a trail. You can just keep tracking. Now your skills and stuff, you want to definitely pay attention to all that. Oh, I forgot about stupid turkeys. They are here. You will make a lot of noise in here. So I don't think I got it. So one way you can tell that you got it, yeah, he's dead. Because see the purple? That means that elk is dead. I mean, I could just go get my bloodhound and have it track. Oh, he's up here anyhow, so it don't matter. So just keep tracking. Now it's not going to tell you degrees. You gotta elevate. But sooner or later you'll just be moving along and see the animal and he'll be laying dead. But that's that deer. That's that elk. Elk are tough. So I could have went to this tent. See? If I knowed that, that's one of my duck hunting items. So we're, like I say, even though it was a bad hit, see now it's starting to drop. You notice it went to 25-50%. That means that animal is bleeding out right. Starting to bleed out. Of course the 300 is a powerful round and it don't take much. Now I got it on glow. You'll see how it glows and all that. I got a phone call. Hold on. Okay, my friends, so sorry. So sorry, so sorry. So I want to show you how to switch maps. So we hunted there, we killed that deer. I was on the phone, so I didn't want to do anything about that. But you know, if you want to hunt and you want to teleport, all you got to do is just hit the side of the D-pad, and you want to you say you want to teleport somewhere. Say, well, heck, I want to teleport down here where these damn ducks are. I want to go duck hunting. So go select fast travel, and you're there. You just let it load up. So yeah, a beaver fell on the tree. So that means usually that the darn beaver, that the tent is gone now for now on. So, but that's okay. I got a plan if this dumb dog would get away. So I'm gonna put this right here. All right. So that's where we're gonna leave it. Yeah. I mean, the beaver never fell in it all that time. I don't know why the heck a beaver has to fall into it all the time. That's where I want to leave it anyhow. All right. So we have this here, and say, you know, you want to use your binoculars. You should hold up to use the pad, and hold. You can use your R3 to just go to whatever you want. Then just let off it. Oh, say you want to put away your dog. You can definitely go in here to this access cache, which is the same thing, and go down to the kennel and just hit X, and that'll put your doggy back in away. Okay, that'll put the doggy away. You can hear the ducks now. You can see this is a perfect hunting setup. The wind is blowing from the northeast. It's blowing from that way, and it's going that way. So the animals down there can hear you and see you. So watch this. Even from this range, you can teleport to that tent. As long as it says portable, you can teleport. Now, what I want to do is I want to get a tree stand. I want to show you the tree stand dynamics first. So like I say, go to storage, and you can go up there and highlight that, and you can minimize them. And then I'll show you how to, so we're just going to get a normal, tree stand. So say I want to save that. Hit square. And see, now that's saved permanently. That is saved permanently. But remember, you got to go in there and put it on inventory. You just can't just, you know, we want to put that on inventory. So there it is. Now, what you want to do, if you want to save that setting where it is, go back into the access cache and go to storage, and then hit L3 options. So now you know where it is. Okay, just make sure it's safe. There's ducks down there. So we want to put a tree stand up. So you probably won't be able to put a tree stand up anywhere down here. Maybe in this tree here. So what it'll do, it'll just turn white. Yeah, now we can put a tree stand there, because see, it's got that white hue. I'd say if you made it a different color, it would even be better. Yeah, so you just put it right there like that, and then you enter. And you're invisible up here too. So the ducks are probably up in the sky, you know. Now this would be good hunting area for bear, elk, anything up here. Oh, there's ducks. See them? Alright, say hey, I don't want to hunt here no more. I want to go somewhere really nice. So you can actually hit here, hit exit, and you can call your tree stand down actually. Okay? Alright. So let's switch maps. Let's reload our gun first. So we're going to go to Yukon. So if there's any questions, just don't hesitate to ask me. And if you're something that you're stuck on while I'm on this live stream, don't hesitate to ask, and I'll see if I can't help you out there. I'm here to help you and help you do better in the game. You understand? That's all I'm here to do, is help you to understand and to play the game better, to help you equip things better. Like I say, if you want to be invisible, get in the brush, don't move, and you can use your bow or your gun here, and you're in practically this is the way you kill the foxes and stuff to me. Now if you stand up, see, now you're visible. But if you want to be invisible, just crouch, you know, and you can hold your breath by pressing down to L3, and that's it. Now say you want to use a different scope. Well, you just go up, switch sights. Now we got the bigger scope on. Now we're really going to magnify out. And that makes it nice to shoot bear and stuff way out there. And this is the new rifle that comes along, the 300. Now they're talking about putting silencers on gun. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's a little bit overbearing. I don't think, you know, silencers are outlawed in most of America, and this is an American map, so I think they're getting away from it and they're trying to appease certain people. If they want to do anything, I'll be honest with you, the thing they ought to do is make the animals less wild and less running off. You know, if you want to make the game better for people, just make it easier for animals not to be so spooked. Because I'm not kidding you, it's really messed up. So, with that being on, here comes the way you change maps. Hit options, or that side of the options of the D-pad, just click it, highlight map. Okay, see where it says toggle reserve, hit square. You can select any reserve that you own. Now I own all the reserves. We're going up here to Yukon. I love Yukon. And it'll teleport you right to the Yukon map. Now you got to remember, when you got a Yukon map, you got to be careful, because there's certain animals in this, like bison don't have no collar, but you do have moose, so you need a moose collar. I believe there's some, I don't know if there's elk up here. There should be elk on this map, and grizzlies and red fox and caribou. There should actually be elk on in this area, but maybe not this far north, right? But you got caribou, which are very fun to hunt. And of course I'm in the wolf area, of course. That always makes it fun. It's about 5 unique moose. So this is the burned out area. And of course you can just look around, or we can run into some wolf in here, you know. So just selecting missions is cool. Barely harvest a grizzly bear, caribou, about 5 different. Travel to Frontier Vista. So that's kind of an easy mission to do. These missions will give you extra cash. So like I say, if you want to go up here, you can. You can take the ATV. Now I haven't opened up the whole map on this account, but if you want to, you can travel, you know, to wherever you want. and take out moose. I think some of the best bison hunting is up here in this area, in these three little lakes. But there's grizzly bear all down through here. Man, there's grizzlies everywhere up in here. This is probably one of my favorite places for grizzlies out here. But yeah, you can get points by playing the story missions. That's how you can unlock a lot of money. And you know, you don't have to worry about the wolves. The wolves will find you. I guarantee you they'll find you. You can run around all you want. You will find them. Just listen for snarling. I love the missions in the Yukon one. It's good. I just don't like when they downgrade trappers. You know, I get tired of them talking about downing trappers. That ain't good. I know you notice it's not, but they do pick on both equally, the hunter, bad hunters, and the like. But I notice they always really look. We shouldn't be putting down people. Trappers what opened up the great country, America for sure. Anybody that knows anything about history knows that the trappers are the ones that opened up the country, not pilgrims. Pilgrims were cowering together and flocking together. Great trappers like Crockett, Boone, Carson, a lot of those guys were out. Jeremiah Johnson were out making a living trapping bear, wolves, and hunting elk and living off the land. They're the ones that opened up the frontier so people would follow. You know, they blazed the trail. So it is interesting how people seem to forget, you know, history. And you know, I'm surprised there ain't no wolves up there. Sometimes over here. I guarantee you run around long enough, you'll run into wolves. Usually a whole flock of them. Down here the wolf. Oh, a boo. Oh, there's a boo. See?
Reindeer, or caribou as they're known in North America, have a long history as the backbone of Native Alaskan society. The Gwich'in tribe have always harvested caribou to provide food, tools, and clothing. The herds are a fraction of their former size nowadays. Not many non-natives get to hunt them.
Bison. They may smell it, but the good thing is we can use the 300 too. So this is going to be nice. See, I got the distinctive look. It's a nice. That's a pretty nice. So it's about 5 different caribou. I'm going after these big boys. Should I shoot him from here? Let's see what he is. Shit. One of them died. You notice that? So you'll have to change the color for every map. I'll just be honest. You'll have to change color for every map. Caribous. It'll always be white and it's like cyan green. So I see the moose laying there, or that bison laying there. So yeah. Is there any questions or anything? Welcome to the stream. This is about hunting and equipping weapons and a basic tutorial. Now, you can track the animals any way you want. And this, of course, is a track. And you'll notice the right one when, like, right there. So, a blood trail, you know. Ah, looks like some wolves. Oh crap, that's a cool looking bison. Huh? Ah. Crap, they're coming at me. I'm out of bullets. But man, I gotta buy some killing. Oh shoot. Man. Hammered them, didn't I? So yeah. We really knocked them down. Oh. Yeah, I don't want a taxi. I just want some cash. I seen one of them ran clean out there. And there's one clean down there, see? Yeah, that was fun. Of course, now the wind's blowing my scent up the hill. Yep. if the wolves do get after you, go out in the water a little bit. If you go out in the water a little bit, they won't come after you for some reason. And there's some animals. What's that out in the water reflecting? Oh, there's a pine tree out there. Okay, that's just kind of free drinking. There's only 3 of them left. I see. There's only 3 left. That's what it's saying. I don't see any more dead, but that's okay. All right, let's go back up and change the time. We'll get us now you can transport on a tent or a access cabin, opened up cabin. I just want to say, you know, there's just certain things that you can do. We're going to change the time of day. Also, I'm going to equip some different ammo. We're going to buy some ammo. Just go to your access, go down to rifle ammo, and what we got is a 300. I only had 20 rounds, so let's put some let's put some 300 rounds. So we're going to take off these rounds, and we're going to go down and add the 300 rounds, the maximum polymer. In other words, they'll open up a lot better. So if you want to save that, let's go ahead and go down to storage. No, back all the way out. Go down to your inventory. Go down to your inventory there, and let's see. Go up to ammo. 300. Perfect. So now we're good. We're going to change the time a little bit here. Trees in here for some reason. Wolf might have got in here and done some damage. Oh, okay, it ain't that bad. Yeah, we'll go ahead and change the time. So I hope everybody's doing good. Want to welcome everybody to the stream, and I hope you're all doing good. And hello, James. Hope you're doing good. Just a tutorial. So you just need to know, you know, when you spot the animals, it'll also give you an idea. So, like, if you want to dig down into it, you'll see that these animals drink 8 to noon. So when you go down there, they'll probably be back down there 8 to noon. And you know, these places are usually like these places are like tree stands or points of interest. Alright, so let's go down there. The wind is blowing down there a little bit, so we're going to go a different way. We're just going to head straight to that thing, that marker, and collect and see what that is. Like I say, if you want to equip your weapons, you can go back into the video and look at that. This is part 2. I did have a part 1, but they did add a lot of stuff since then. Like they added a weapon wheel, and of course, as you can see, you can go like this and you can change your size. But now I got the good polymer. They'll open up a lot more. And say you want to change scope. Now, if you got them all, you can just you can switch up. You know what I mean? If you get a whole bunch of wolves after you don't want no scope. I mean, I can understand that. You don't want no scope. You know, because scope is hard to lock on. Now, if I would have thought real quick, I could have took that stupid scope off. But if you want it back on, all you gotta do is point up, and you can just put it on like that. You can put the, I like that little scope. You know, even an aim dot would be nice. Me, you know, I know you're not supposed to use a gun as a scope, but I use a lot of time. I use the scope as a binocular. So here's animal tracks. You want to see which way they're going. You go right up on them and hit. So these animals are going that way. They're going up and that way. This game you always want to be kind of very, because these wolves love to hunt you. They're kind of like the Bengals, but not as aggressive. I run a lot of time, but I liked it back in the old days when you could run and the game wasn't always spook. Because a lot of time, you know, animals don't know that you're a human being running. They're not that gibberish. Animals aren't that afraid of noise. Sometimes they'll actually come and investigate and see what you are, because animals are, animals are, I like to see them make grizzlies a little more, dare I say, aggressive. Because they are curious animals, and they love to come and see what's going on. I wish they would give them almost that Bengal tiger ideal. So let's see where that grizzly is. I don't see him running over there nowhere. He probably went that way. Yeah, he probably got out of here. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. So that's just a point of interest. Probably something that talks about... Now, I do have something to call that bear, but he might have smelled me. I like the bow hunter grizzlies too. So here he is. That grizzly was pretty close. I need him.
We can limit the fires that are being started by people, but the lightning strikes where it wants.
The good thing about these binoculars, they will tell you how far stuff is. So we got a good shot all the way out there.
Alaskan grizzlies are the most intimidating creatures I've ever encountered. The first time I spotted one, I instinctively checked my rifle was loaded, just in case it charged. It was over 200 yards away.
He's actually heading back this way. bison. Or is that a... What's that? So if you want to do your missions, um, oh, there's a Grizz. He's about 200 and some yards. Let's take that Grizz out. 221 yards, wrong weapon. We might need a better sight. Alright, let's go and get our belly. So now we can do our other mission, and it's called Barely Worth a Sweat, Harvest a Bear. So he's down, that bear's down, so that's good. And these moves are close. So it's going to give you a little opportunity here to more grizzly tracks. Caribou. There's moose all ran over here. I know the bear's over here laying dead. So see, there's the blood. Of course, he took off. There he is, right over there laying down. He's down. Big bear's down. One shot, 220 yards. Nice shot. And that'll give you a little extra cash too when you do get him. As you can see, he went right through him. He's a male. And if you want to inspect him, x-ray him, see the bullet went right through his back and lungs. Yeah. So nice, nice, nice. So this guy up here I did shoot too. So grizzly veteran trophy. Yeah, nice. So that thing's bleeding out too. Yeah, he's about ready to fall. So he's right there laying, see? So there's that. Yukon's one of my favorite hunting areas. You know, a lot of people like Silver Ridge Peaks, and that's okay too. You can like what you want, but I really like Yukon. I don't know what it is. It's something about hunting these bears. It just, I just love it. You know, so I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this stream. I mean, if there's any questions, I'll make a part 3 if you want to specifically put down in the question box. Now, the first video I made on this has a ton of people. I mean, it has 20,000 views probably, or 2,000 views, I don't know, something like that. And I decided to make this third one because I just want to tell you what my favorite choice is. So look, there's a bunch of these guys again. And they busted me, so that's unfortunate. Anyhow, it's hard to get on them. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. Have a good one.